Sup everyone, welcome back to War 10 against Next Wave. They've been doing pretty well this season, so have we. We're going in today, got a bit of a tough war ahead. We've got Jabari, Nimrod and Sandman back for a sensational return. Was looking forward to this one, although a nervy one at the end, which we will get to. We're going to go for that Wiccan on path 8 just to open things up, and then we're going to path 9, section 2. We've got Sandman on 37, and then Scorpion on node 49, the polka dot stun reflection node. So nice and easy just to start off with Wiccan. He's pretty easy to fight against with Jabari. So normally you can't parry him, otherwise you get a neutralize on, and then all manner of other bullshit happens. But with Jabari, you can parry to get the neutralize on you, and then once you hit him a couple of times or whatever, get the cleanse up. Once you parry again, or if you hit him for that matter first and then parry, as long as cleanse is active, you shrug off the neutralize, and it makes everything completely safe. Just have to keep an eye on Mystic Dispersion, which is fine. Keep him to level 2 his special 1, which is easy to do. At some point during the fight with his rotation, he does get his passive Incinerate on me, but it really doesn't matter. We'll get to that shortly, but he's ticking down nice and easily. And yeah, it's just a nice straightforward fight. There's the Incinerate kicking in. There's really nothing for me to worry about. Because it's passive, I can't heal from it with willpower, so it's just going to cost me a potion afterwards. Double the bleeds up there, and he's finished. Nice and safe, nice and easy. Moving on to section 2. I've got a cold, by the way, so I might sound really snotty. We've got Wolverine Weapon X on Power Focus 2. Going with Nimrod. His health is big enough for the special 2 here to not kill him without suicides on in one shot, but it's also not big enough for me to need to activate them. So I was comfortable to just use the Power Start 1, get my parries up, smash him with the L2, and then it'll just be a couple of hits afterwards to finish him off. Really not worth the mastery change for this one fight. So get my parries on, which is nice and easy for once. Usually I miss one for this fight. Got my 10. See out the shock phase, hit his block to push him back to the middle of the park a little bit, and then we can begin. I'm just going to control my combo there so I don't push him to 1 bar before I'm ready to fire. Excuse me. And there we go, that's done most of the damage. I'm just going to see out the unstoppable, and I can finish off his last 10% of health with a couple of basics. Doesn't really matter that I got hit there because I'm not using Nimrod again. Nice and easy. Now we come up to node 36. Doom, my old nemesis. I used to just really hate fighting this guy, but feeling a lot more comfortable with it nowadays. The original plan was Havoc, but we switched to Sandman in the end so that I could cover Sandman as well on the later node. Pleased that I went with this. Havoc would still have shocks on me, and I can still get stun heavied, which would hurt a lot. So Sandman's immune to all of that. As long as Petrify's on, he can't get his aura, and it's just going to really nerf him down and make him quite easy. I do take a couple of hits in the fight, which is no big deal. Again, this is a big Ascended Doom, which, you know, a long time ago would have put the fear of God into me, but we've come a long way since then. There we are, me eating a combo, which is fine. Brave Boy pushing him to L2. And yeah, we can just carry on pummeling him. He's ticking down nicely. And the rooted heavies just finish him off there with the burst damage. Nice easy fight. Just a couple of potions to top myself up there. Then we can come on to the Sandman on 37 fight, which went perfectly if I do say so myself, but I'm jumping ahead of the gun. So we will watch the fight and enjoy. Again, as before, when I last did this, Sandman as a defender is tactic, so I just have to be careful when he fires his specials that I can dex them and keep out of the way of them, because I'll be rooted and they'll be unblockable, which is fine. I've practiced that pretty well. So we just aim to replicate what we did previously. All it is a bit of a waiting game. Spam L1 and wait for his regen to stack high enough that all the petrifiers on them will reverse them to kill him. A couple of regen stacks isn't going to work for me, so I need him to get into the 6, 7 and 8 range and beyond. I don't want to push into special 2 because that I haven't practiced dexing. Very clean dexes, if I do say so myself. Always nice when it's consistent as well. And now there's enough regens on him just to tick down and reverse and finish him off. Perfect. And now we come to Scorpion on node 49. We had the luxury of a couple of Mr. F pre-fights as well as a spare Wags, so I got them all on there because it's a difficult fight. Can be a bit annoying with trying to deal with his evade and polka dot power and keeping my intercepts up, and there's just a lot that can go wrong. But let's see how we go. I took this on our GT40 match. I was unboosted. I had low health to start with from previous fights, but because we weren't pushing it, I died on it. But it was, it was otherwise a good fight. But this one obviously taken a bit more seriously. So let's get to it. I've started with a power start 1 boost so that I can save my special bars up, and then when he's close to his evade or his counters tick down, I can get ensnared on him so that he won't be able to evade me. Took a couple of hits there. At this stage, not too worried. But now, I don't know what I was doing there. The whole thing wasn't unblockable, and I was doing well blocking it. For some reason, I made the decision to try and dex it there, and I failed. Now I've got evaded, and he's finished me off. And the run was good while it lasted, so that hurt. We're going to go back in and clean him up. From War 1, I expected to have died by this point a lot more than I have. So for this to be my second death of the season, whilst annoying because I was on a good streak, I can't be too disappointed considering how the season's gone and how much everyone else is dying as well. But anyway, we're on to a nice easy clean up here, get a couple of intercepts, and he's done. That's my war. We are hopefully looking good for a win here. But yeah, we've just got a lockdown. We've got a few more fights to go, a couple of big ones. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Fingers crossed for the rest of it, and we'll see you at War 11. Bye!